In this video, I want to talk about two types of Solidworks fillets, the constant width and the full round. Let's take a look at the constant width fillet first. I started with a lofted shape, and this just goes from a sharp peak to a dull peak at the back end. And so we've got this edge, and I want to fillet this edge. I patterned the bodies just so I had two of these because I want to do different techniques on the two different edges. Combine the two bodies into single, and then I put a regular constant radius fillet over that edge. And you can see what it does. It pulls down the height of the peak pretty well, and then as the angle between the faces gets shallower, the fillet gets narrower. Is that what you want? Perfect, but maybe it isn't. The constant width fillet has a very descriptive name. Regardless of how sharp the faces come together, the fillet has the same width. And you can think of this as another type of more controlled variable radius fillet, because you can see it has a very small radius here, and it has a very large radius in the back. And the width from side to side is constant. So let's take a look at how you go about creating that. The constant width fillet is one that's changed over the years. It used to be an option at the bottom of fillet options for constant width, but no longer. Now it's a face fillet, and we'll select one face, right click, select the other face, select the first face, right click, select the second face, and don't right click because that will exit you from the command. In the fillet parameters, there's an option here that says chord width, and this probably should be the new name of this type of fillet, a chord width fillet rather than a constant width. But if you tell it to be the chord width, now you can assign the width of that fillet without assigning a specific radius. And that's how it works. It's that simple. There are other situations where you might want to use this. Let's take a look at this one. We have two rods at an angle, and if you just put a regular fillet down, it starts to look a little bit funny. But you remember, we've also done a hold-align fillet where we could control what this fillet looks like a little more. But let's use the chord width fillet. Face fillet first, and then tell it to be the chord width. And now you notice that the preview has changed. And this looks just like a fillet around an edge, except it's a variable radius fillet controlled by two adjacent surfaces. Next is the full round fillet. Let's say that, for example, we have another loft. These are not necessarily straight lines. They can be straight lines, but they don't have to be. This could be an extrude rather than a loft. I just tried to make a more complex example. To start the fillet, we're going to use the full round fillet icon at the top of the property manager. Please remember that once you create a fillet using a specific type, you cannot change it to another type later on. You'll have to delete it and recreate it. The items to fillet in this case is looking for faces again, and this time it's looking for three faces. It's looking for a side face, a middle face, and the other side face. So click, right click, click, right click, click, and it just rounds the fillet so that it's tangent to all three sides. So another way of looking at this is that it's a variable radius fillet, again, that's controlled by tangency to three faces. And that's how that's created. Now I want to show you something else. We're going to create a chamfer on this face. Make it a little bit smaller than that. See, 0.15. So that's a chamfer. Now we're going to put a fillet on the edge that we just got rid of. but we're going to have to use a face fillet. And for this face fillet, we'll select one face, right click to accept, select the other face over here. Now this is failing. Most of the time when fillets fail, it's because they're too big. But in this case, it's failing because it's too small. What we're asking the fillet to do is to bridge across this chamfer. And we set the chamfer as 0.15. So 0.10 fillet is not going to make it. If I make that bigger, then yes. So this is a case where sometimes bigger is better. This is just another application of the face fillet. The face fillet can sometimes bridge over junk that you might have on the edge that might keep another fillet from working. Thanks for watching.